becomes smaller. That's why C-section babies have such a wide crown chakra. It does not close so easily. It's supposed to be closed through the birth canal in order for us to have only that and not like the wide, path that it is to the connection of the great I am. Something that my mom always used to share with me is our great I am is so pure, he's so awesome, he's so powerful. We have a connection with him. And then again, we are made unto his image. Therefore, we are one with him. So that's our connection with him. However, he cannot be connected to something that is intoxicated. Like really, really negative vibrations or really, really negative actions or heavy alcohol or drugs. When that happens, the connection chokes up. It cannot be, because it's an ongoing connection. We cannot send back that kind of energy back to the great I am. So my way to kind of feel connected is try to be the very best that I can in order to have that channel open so it can circulate back and forth. And my way to feel security is that I'm not just here by myself. Oh no, I'm held on. I'm secure. I'm protected. I am with the great I am.
Yay!
Because that silver cord reminds me of our connection. And it is awesome that we will go to the point of looking for oils and exterior things to help us to connect. And they might help. But more than anything, just to realize that we are one with the great I am. And that we have, like the Jesus said, whatever I can do, you can do just as much or more. When we come to that connection and that realization, then we take command of who we are, and then we go from there.
Thank you for adding that piece. So the great I am said, I want to behold my magnificence. And so the great I am created a mirror. And as the great I am gazed intently into the mirror, it dropped the mirror. And it broke into millions of pieces and peopled the earth.
I love that drawing.
You should give a class on drawing and expressing.
You see, it's a matter of allowing. When I went to my art teacher, I didn't go to take art. She was a fascinating person. I just wanted to be around her. The only time I knew that I could catch up with her was at an art class. So I went, and she said, what are you going to paint? I said, oh, paint. Oh. And so I started with watercolors, and I painted flowers, and I finished a painting every time I went to a class, and it's like, I never knew I could do this. She didn't teach me. She created a creative space in which she encouraged me to do what I do. So she did teach me one little tiny technique, the first lesson, and I spent all the rest of the lessons trying to learn that technique. The second lesson, she said, you realize you're doing a different technique. It's like, yeah, that's my technique. So it's just like she's saying that it's a matter of being quiet And sometimes being alone, being receptive, allow and accept are two of the most important words, I think, in this earth spirituality that is emerging. So I don't teach you anything. I just create a space and encourage you to allow the great I am, the one in charge, whatever we want to call it, is the one that's creating. And when we open to our authentic self, or you can say it goes directly, I think that there's something between me and the great I am. But that's who's creating. It isn't me. It isn't anybody. It's being open to allow that creativity to come through. So my unique creative expressions are just being a clear channel for the creativity to come through. Would you say something? You. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm just enchanted with your wisdom in your program this evening, and it's very nourishing.
Thank you. Yes.
I am very interested in what that we are doing.
Thank you. We're so glad you're here.
I do want to share something.
Please.
I've been a horsewoman most of my life, and for many years I would drive up what became the far northern ends of the toll road to a dressage farm to ride my beautiful white dressage horse. And it was about a 50-mile drive, and the last 3/4 of it was rolling hills with farmland and ranches. And it was 2-lane roads. My favorite spot was along a long stretch of meadow where there was only one house. This is in the country. There was one house right by this little 2-lane country road. The roof was caving in. There were beautiful flowers growing out of the roof. There was just a profusion of plants. There was a picnic table next to the house. And there was only one resident. It was a very old lady with long gray hair that she just let flow, and her dog. And she wore long dresses that were all patched in bright colors. I would see her walking along the road with a stick, picking up any trash with her dog. And once in a while, I would see her having a party at the picnic table with family or friends. I don't know. And then my horse got ill, and I couldn't ride him, and I retired him to a friend's ranch outside of Bonham. Did not return to the dressage farm for a year. And when I did, I could hardly find my way because there were office parks and the ground was being plowed over and housing developments were coming in and freeways and everything else. But I found the stretch of highway, the former 2-lane road where the lady had lived. And they were putting in a housing development and her house was gone. And I'm just getting teary thinking
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
And it's been a metaphor for me all of these years. This was, my horse had to retire in 2000. So it's been a metaphor for me of what has been happening to our beautiful land. And I feel as if, in a way, I found a lady.
Oh, wow.
And
Wow.
I'm worried about her. You know, did her family come and take her away, put her in a
Yeah.
residence and break her heart? Did
Yeah.
you know what happened? You know what happened to her? Was her home condemned and they simply took it? Who knows? For to make a road, you know. So thank you for the work that you do.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. What a beautiful gift. Yes.
I'd like to share something with other grandmothers or great-grandmothers. When my grandson was born, and I don't know why I started doing this, I picked him up in my arms and I sang the ABC song for his lullaby. By the age of 3 years old, he could read. Then I started taking him on trips with me, and he developed such a wonderful sense of curiosity and adventure. And for his 12th, for the Christmas on his 12th birthday, he reproduced Senator Sistine Chapel ceiling in oils at 12 years old. I mean, this is really beautiful too. He can do a sloppy job. So now he's going to go to, he wants to build earthships around Texas, and he wants to teach people how to farm and take care of the earth.
Wow. And that's it. The children are the ones that we need to connect with. To allow them to bring forth their wisdom and their unique creative expressions to enrich our lives. Thank you for being here.